Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor. A real underrated one is the Butcher. The Butcher is very funny. He's a funny man, loves comedy.
Yeah. I'm here with professional wrestler, the funniest man in professional wrestling.
Whoa,
Colt Cabana.
That's a big claim, but
yeah.
I'm part of the team funny, I like to think. Yeah.
What is that, Cole?
What is that? Yeah, that you just said?
What is that?
What is this voice we're doing?
Yeah. No, but that is something you've been able to, I think, kind of perfect, is being a comedically able in the ring, but can go any other time element.
Oh, yeah. Well, first, this is such a weird
It's such a tiny little microphone. I'm sorry.
I know.
It looks like I'm holding a crouton. It's just so much. I have a mic.
That's been in the oven a little longer, but
I have a mic in there, but this is so much easier to manage.
I understand.
Yeah.
I love comedy. You know that about me, and I love wrestling. And so when I was trying to figure out who I was as a wrestler, I was like, well, yeah, I could be the mean, beat people up wrestler, but I really love comedy, and I want to implement it in my wrestling. That was wild. A man just literally ducked under and then swam as I was. Either way, so yes, I enjoy putting comedy in my wrestling, but I can go if I need to.
What was the first really funny thing you did in the ring?
Well, that was me and AJ Styles. Well, this is not the first funny thing, but this was where I realized that this is what I should be doing.
Okay.
I was wrestling AJ Styles for IWC in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It was probably 2003, and we did this thing where back and forth, and then he hit the ropes, and then I just stuck my foot out and I tripped him. And it was probably the biggest reaction of the whole show. And I was just like, well, if that's what's getting reactions, I need to explore this more. And I spent the rest of my career exploring it.
Everyone else is trying to get 15 German suplexes, and you're like, hey, where can we put a banana peel around the ring?
I was like, and how can I save my neck for the next 25 years?
For you, as someone who's been doing it that style, who is someone you see now that's like, oh, that's the guy who could make the funny money in the future?
That's a hard-hitting question. I don't know if I know the answer to that. Kenny Omega? The Young Bucks? Who is great at that? I don't know.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Who does that kind of stuff?
A lot of people do stuff like that.
Heidi Howitzer. I like Heidi Howitzer.
Okay. There's a guy over there I think is pretty funny.
Well, Danhausen, of course. Yeah. Get back to me on that question.
Who's the funniest person in the AEW locker room that you enjoy cutting it up with? Because I know you enjoy you will find an entertaining person.
There's a lot of Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor. A real underrated one is the Butcher. The Butcher is very funny. He's a funny man, loves comedy.
Yeah.
But there's a whole...
Haley Williams is something else.
Harley
Williams.
Cameron.
Sorry, yeah, Harley
Cameron's sister, Haley Williams.
I said Haley Williams from Paramore, the singer of Paramore. I'm sorry. I have a lot of caffeine and I'm operating on 2 hours sleep, but
yes,
I get it.
Harley Cameron is a very silly girl.
Yes.
And she's been doing the comedy shows with us.
You put her up at the Lincoln Lodge, and she stole the show.
We would call her a ham.
A ham.
And of course, RJ City he tries. Bless his little heart.
Bless his little heart.
He tries. And then I had someone, and then you... John Silver likes to think that he was the funny guy in Dark Order. Yeah. And just let it be known that Colt Cabana was always the funny guy in the Dark Order.
Know your place.
Please.
Know your place, Greenhorn. There you go. Colt Boom Boom Cabana, if they want to follow you, where do they go?
Yeah, at Colt Cabana on everything. And check us... I host the AEW and Pro Wrestling Tees Super Show on Whatnot every single Tuesday night, pwtlive.com, where you can get some crazy deals stuff from the AEW shows and autographs and exclusives that you can't get anywhere else. It's kind of a hidden gem right now, so go grab some cheap some deals at pwtlive.com every Tuesday night. And
I've seen it. There's some rare stuff you guys got there.
Rare stuff, and Pro Wrestling Tees is my home away from home.
There we go. Boom, boom.